where history meets the human spirit. This is more than the past. It's a journey of resilience, hope, and revival. Berlin, 1945. Once the beating heart of a proud nation, the city now lies in ruin. Following fierce battles during the Battle of Berlin, where Soviet forces encircled the city, the relentless bombing and street fighting left over 70% of Berlin's infrastructure in tatters. The cityscape is a mosaic of shattered buildings, billowing smoke, and a silence that speaks of loss and despair. Yet in that haunting silence, a fragile heartbeat remained, whispering that from the ashes of devastation, a new story was about to begin. Every shattered facade and broken street corner in Berlin bears witness to immense sacrifice. Between April and May 1945, the death toll among civilians soared, with an estimated 125,000 lives lost and countless families torn apart. The ruins were not merely debris. They were the remnants of dreams, hopes, and futures that were abruptly shattered. Yet amid this pervasive grief, the human spirit stirred. People mourned deeply and in their tears found the seeds of determination that would eventually pave the path to recovery. There were no grand armies marching to rebuild the city, only ordinary Berliners. In the face of utter devastation, mothers, fathers, teenagers, and even the elderly took up the task of reconstruction with nothing more than their bare hands and an unyielding will to live. Without modern machinery or robust funding, every brick laid and every wall rebuilt was an act of defiance against the fate that had befallen them. These courageous souls demonstrated that the true strength of a city lies not in its monuments, but in the determination of its people to reclaim hope. Buildings can be reduced to rubble, and monuments can crumble under the weight of war. But the indomitable human spirit, it cannot be extinguished. As Berlin lay in ruins, its citizens chose to rise above their suffering. The relentless daily struggle was not fueled by the promise of glory or applause, but by a steadfast belief in a better tomorrow. Amid the devastation, every act of resilience echoed the message. You may break the structures, but you will never break our spirit. Even when darkness seemed absolute, the innocence of youth shone through. In the midst of the desolation, children found moments of light playing among the debris as if to defy the grim reality around them. Their laughter was not born of ignorance, but of courage. A powerful reminder that even in the ruins of destruction, the seeds of future hope and renewal can be sown. Their unburdened joy was a testament to the enduring power of optimism, even as the world around them struggled to heal. Then one morning, the gray skies began to part. A cautious but determined sunrise brought with it the promise of renewal. The rays of light fell on freshly laid bricks, on walls slowly rising from the rubble, and on trees that had been replanted amidst the scars of war. The transformation did not happen overnight. It was a gradual resurrection of a spirit long buried under grief. That first light was more than the start of a new day. It was a silent proclamation that Berlin would rise again. Reconstruction of Berlin was never the work of a solitary leader. It was the collective heartbeat of thousands of individuals. Neighbors turned into family as they joined hands to rebuild their homes, their schools, and their entire community. The unity born from shared adversity transformed grief into collective strength. This wasn't just rebuilding structures. It was rekindling a lost identity and renewing the belief that from the deepest ruins can come the grandest revival. The story of Berlin is not simply one of ruin and loss, but of redemption and rebirth. Its tale teaches us that even in the face of overwhelming despair, there is always a reason to rebuild, brick by brick, dream by dream. Today, Berlin stands as a living monument to the resilience of the human heart. A city that chose defiance over despair. Let its history remind us all. Sometimes the greatest triumphs are born from the most profound losses, and it is in our darkest moments that the light of hope shines the brightest. Subscribe for more true stories of resilience, hope, and triumph.